Hello everyone, we are Apollo 4. We've made this short video to demonstrate a construction system designed by our team that has the potential to support future life on the moon. In the year 2050, a tiny lunar colony has a vision of expanding further out to Greater Moontown. The shareholders of Moontown have requested our team to create a resource-friendly and viable construction system that is able to support life on the moon. Moontown particularly requires a construction system that is capable of being manipulated into diverse shapes and structures. Furthermore, the system must be able to withstand the harsh conditions of the moon. The system must operate within the concepts of a circular economy. Therefore, the system must be set up in a way to allow for reuse of components to minimize waste. The moon conditions are rough due to the lack of atmosphere. Temperatures can fluctuate from freezing cold to boiling hot. Furthermore, the moon surface is unsafe due to external factors such as meteorites. Due to the lack of a magnetosphere, there is no natural protection of the surface from solar wind and radiation. The lunar dust found on the moon surface is known to be irritating to humans and potentially toxic. Moontown is also limited to resources primarily found on the moon, as importing materials from Earth is a costly endeavour. As mentioned before, the system must be easy to manufacture, transport and eventually set up, following the principles of a circular economy. After the end life of a system, it must be able to be reused and introduced back to the manufacturing process. Our team determined that using moon regolith as building material would be the most viable solution to implement principles of circular economy for Moontown. In layman terms, we can call moon regolith soil. It is the layer of loose material covering the hard rock surface of the moon. It has compelling properties for construction purposes. Lunar regolith is freely available on the moon, and obtaining large amounts of it is only a matter of extraction. This will be the initial step in following the principles of a circular economy for Moontown. Lunar regolith can be mixed with several binders to create a form of concrete. This can provide residents safety from physical dangers such as meteorite strikes and lunar dust. In addition to a physical barrier, the lunar regolith may also provide protection against radiation on the moon. Research studies suggest that it also contains radioprotective properties. Lunar regolith also has desirable thermal properties. Research has shown that it is an excellent insulator. Given the harsh temperature variations, it can provide protection to residents and create a stable internal environment. Apollo 4 determined that for a truly viable expansion of Moontown, the majority of residents would need to be underground. Similar to communities on Earth where conditions are harsh and their residential areas are underground. We would use the same approach for the expansion of Moontown. Using lunar regolith, Apollo 4 designed two sets of modular lunar concrete panels for both exterior and interior use. The panels take inspiration from classical woodworking joinery and utilize finger joints to allow for adequate fitting and sealing of the panels when used together. The simple design of the panels allows for a diverse range of structures to be constructed using the panel. For example, the construction of a tunnel pathway would look like this. The panels can be utilized to make surface entrances for the underground tunnel as well. The panels can also be joined to make different shaped interiors as shown here. In terms of manufacturing, the lunar regolith would be collected at a low altitude site where the terrain is able to accommodate machinery required for extraction. The panels would be produced near to the site in a pressurized forming facility where exterior panels align with an epoxy substance to airtight the panels. The panels once produced would be packed tightly into containers and transported to the sites of underground construction. The utilization of regolith as a component within the concrete greatly benefits the end case, as it drastically increases the usable temperature range of the concrete, allowing for stress-free usage without the worry of fracturing. Even though concrete may last a lifetime with adequate maintenance, the panels can be broken down and reused in concrete mixes to ensure wastage of materials is minimal. Our vision is of a sustainable system. Our panels, when used strategically, may be the path to residents calling Moontown their home. The favourable properties and abundance of lunar regolith may make this vision a possibility.